Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to the 136th edition release of My Creative Time. And we're doing sneaky peeks all week. Today is sneaky peeks day 1. We'll be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with the release on Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 Eastern, and a coupon code of August 2023, all caps, will give you 15% off your entire order. So I hope you will stay with us all week and see all of the inspiration. I'm sure most of you have already been to Emma's channel this morning. She always kicks off the morning with her wonderful videos. And don't forget to visit Instagram and all of the design team as well as the blog. Okay, so we have Mo Creations, A Creative Muse, Shabby Pink House, Melissa Carroll, MJ Carroll. So go and see all of their Instagram feeds plus Emma's Instagram feed at My Creative Time. And then don't forget to check out the blog. And oftentimes Emma's mom also contributes projects. So it's always a fun week. I hope that you guys are going to enjoy everything that we're going to show you today and in the days to come. So let's get started. Let's dive right in. So this is the Ginger Halloween paper pad. Okay, that is the name of it, Ginger Halloween. This is the number MCT P22. And it is a 6 by 8.5 inch paper pad, which is a lovely size. And it is 24 sheets total for each of 6 designs, okay? And what's neat about the back of the paper pad is it also has her website information and blog information, okay, for My Creative Time. So this is a beautiful paper pad that Emma designed. The first page has these lovely costumes, little boys in skeletons, pirates, and mummy costumes. And they're surrounded by these cute little kind of scalloped ovals. And then there's little swords and little pumpkins in between. So just really sweet. The other side of the page is this beautiful spider web print in black and white. Then you move on to this toss print, and the toss print has all of the different costumes. So there's little witches, little kitties holding a little pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern balloon. There's sentiments like trick or treat, fright this way, witches brew, boo, eek. And then you also have the little boy costumes and their skeletons, mummies, and pirates. So just a really cute toss print. I love that page. Then on the back of that one, we have this beautiful wood grain background with black spider webs. Then you move into a very similar page to the first page, only this one is dedicated just to the girls. So there's kitties and witches. And if you look closely, you can see the little balloons and little brooms interspersed with some white stars. So just a really fun print. On the back side of that, we have a beautiful dark purple star print. Then we have this wonderful sentiment page that has all sorts of wonderful Halloween sentiments. October 31st, Happy Haunting, Mummy's Little Monster, Best Witches, Happy Halloween, Trick or Treat, Boo, Eek. So just wonderful, and it's interspersed with some orange spider webs and some orange spiders on there. So really, really cute. Then we move on to an orange spider web page, and then these cute little turkeys. So little ginger turkeys, and they have their sweet little costume on. The little hat with the buckle is adorable, and I love the little waddle. And interspersed with that, she has sentiments, hello fall, autumn wishes, grateful. Just a really cute paper pad. And then there's this little woven stripe going down too, and little pumpkins and leaves. So just a beautiful page there. And then we move to this orange print. I love this little kind of leaf rows going down like a stripe. And then we have this cute little balloons. Oh, I love this page. I think this would be so fun for all those October birthdays and Halloween birthdays. I had a girlfriend when I was growing up whose birthday was on Halloween, and it was always fun to go to her parties and be all dressed up. Here's a little star print again in a lighter purple than the dark one. And then here we start all over again with all the papers. So I'll just continue to just kind of flip so you can see them all again. And it's such a cute paper pad and so fun. I used up my entire paper pad, so I had to get a second one to show you because I don't have anything left right now, and I'm only on day 1, but I've been creating for all 4 days, and I just have used the entire paper pad up. So then the other thing that we're showcasing today is the I Love Fall dies and stamps. Okay, so there's this beautiful little stamp set. Let me see if I can get it totally in frame. It has a pumpkin, a leaf. It has beautiful sentiments. These sentiments are also made to fit in the spoon and rolling pin from the last release, as well as the Jingle All the Way spatula. So a lot of these will fit on those icons too, but it was released with these turkeys, okay? And the turkey die set, it's made to go with the 2 smaller size gingers, which I'm just going to show you in a minute. But each one that you put the ginger on top of these 2 leaves. So these are the turkey feathers in the background, if you will. And each of the die sets has 2 sets of them, a bigger one and a smaller one. Okay. And then you have the hat, which comes with a little buckle and a band that you can put across. So this is for actually the smaller hat. Where's the piece for the bigger one? I'm not seeing it on here. What did I do with it? Oh, it's inside the container still. No wonder, you guys. Oh my goodness. When you're on air, things always go wrong. It's just the nature of it's Murphy's Law. So this is the little hat, and then you add the buckle, if you will, to create your little pilgrim's hat. You have different pieces to create the wattles so that you can layer different colors if you want to make part of it orange, part of it red or yellow, however you want to do it. And then you also have these 2 sets of glasses, so you can do glasses on either size of the gingers. And it just is such a cute, cute die set, okay? So let me slip this back in there. I don't want to lose any of the little pieces. Let me slip that back in there, and then I'll show you the last set that we're showcasing is called the Small and Medium Ginger Faces. After Emma released the Giant Ginger last month, that 5-inch gingerbread that I have been wanting for years, after that got released last month with faces that she concepted the art for from an artist on Etsy, she got a bunch of requests for faces for her smaller gingers. So she went ahead and we actually worked on this set the night after the release, I think. And she added some additional little icons in here. Along with the little faces, she added some little spider webs, some little patches, some little, these could be used to make like a Frankenstein monster. There's little buttons, and then also some stitching here, which could also be used to decorate the critters as you, the gingers as you dress them in their Halloween costumes. So just a great set to have so that you have faces for all your gingers. So those are the products we're showcasing today. I'm going to set those aside and start showing you my projects, okay? So let's start with the turkeys. This is the cute little turkey with the medium-sized ginger, if you will. So it's not the big giant ginger. It's the medium one and the smaller ones that I'm going to show you. And look at how cute those glasses look on there. I stamped it with the face where the eyes are closed. And you just do your little ginger feathers or the little turkey feathers in the background, your cute little pilgrim hat. I love how this turns out. I used a slightly bigger sentiment than the one that comes with the set. So the one in the set is a little bit smaller, the Happy Thanksgiving right there. And it was a little too small for, I thought, for the label that I chose from the jar label set. And so what I did was I pulled out this, this is the Teeny Tag Holidays set, MCT 130-1, and I used the Happy Thanksgiving from this stamp set, which is just a little bit bigger. Okay, and I think a lot of you have this in your stash. So I used that one to make my Happy Thanksgiving on here. I added a little piece of ribbon that has a pumpkin on it, just to add a little decorative element. And then these particular papers, because I was looking for some oranges and greens and something to kind of make the turkey pop. And I wanted green specifically. And so I pulled out this other paper pad to work with. And now, of course, I can't put my hands on it. I had it out here to show you. Oh, here it is. Okay. It's buried. So I pulled out the springtime paper pad and I used this piece of paper that has all the stripes of color in it. And then I also use this green paper with the black writing on it. And I just love this paper pad. These solids that have both kind of a sort of a grainy print here as well as the letters or the words. These are great staples to have. So I pulled that out to use it on this card, and I love how this turned out. I did stamp one of the little pumpkins on the inside and I colored it in. I stamped Thankful for You from the new stamp set. And I added a little strip of green here. And then on the back, I stamped the sentiment, gobble till you wobble. And I added a couple of the leaves, and I just sort of distressed this. And then I added a piece of that orange paper with the black writing. So I think this card turned out so cute, and I couldn't stop there. I had to make the smaller turkeys also. And I had this idea to make place cards for our Thanksgiving table. And I'm not sure who we're going to be having dinner with this year, but I thought it would be fun to get started. So I went ahead and made one for my son and myself. These are very easy to make. You go ahead and you use the smaller size ginger, boy and girl, and go ahead and dress them using the new die set. And after you're done making them, I just took, to create the place card, a 4 1/4 by 4 inch piece of paper. So 4 1/4 across, 4 inch this way, and then I scored it 2 inches and folded. And then I just edged it in some vintage photo distress ink. And then to make our names on here, the marker that I used is this Memento Tuxedo Black. This is a dual marker. One end is a fine tip. You can see that it's a finer size tip. But the other end, this is the end you want, is the brush size. And brush size tips are wonderful for lettering, okay? And you can always practice on scrap paper. But what I did was I wrote our names using this Memento Tuxedo Black marker. And it's also the marker that I use when I'm paper piecing. But this is a great marker. That brush tip end is wonderful for making names. Okay, so you can see mine is in purple and orange. My son is in yellow and orange. And I just think these turn out so cute. I did add some white gel pen just to kind of make things pop a little bit. And I just love how cute these are. They turned out so sweet. So those turkeys are so fun to make. And then I had an idea. I couldn't stop there, you guys. While I was making the turkeys and playing with the feathers in the background, I got this idea about where's the set now? The hardest part for me is losing things. Okay, here we go. So when I was playing with these, I got the idea that these looked like angel wings on the gingers if you turned them like this. And so I die cut 2 of them out, and I started playing around with the idea of making angels. And on this size ginger, I ended up using, I think it's this wing right here. And I just cut out 2 of them and put them on either side. And then I did the same thing, so I glued those to the back. And then this is a piece from a die set that'll be coming out in a few days. And I thought it looked like a halo. So I die cut that piece. I added just a straight piece of white cardstock and glued it to the halo, and then glued the longer part to the back of the ginger. And I added a little bow. I, of course, glittered this up. I used my Twinklets Diamond Dust glitter. And I layered first some diamond stickles, and then I sprinkled the diamond dust over the stickles. And so that's how I got all the sparkle on this card. And then these little clouds, I don't know if everybody still has this die, but the die that I used for that it's an older My Creative Time die. It's called Stitched Cartoon Cloud Dies, but any cloud die that you have would work. And she does have a new cloud set in her store if you need clouds. And then I also used the wonderful Christmas charms from last month's release, which is MCTD 474. I used that little snowflake charm, and I tucked the snowflakes at either end of the card, as well as adding one of the charms that she's holding in her hand. So I just think this turned out so cute. I didn't add a sentiment to the front. I'm not sure what sentiment I want to use for Christmas, but I probably will just put the sentiment on the inside of the card. I just think this scene is so sweet. So that is my little angel card. And I believe, I'm trying to remember, I think the die, let me grab both of these so I can tell you what I did. Yeah, I used the smallest one for the back of this size ginger, okay? So that is the smallest wing die that I have, and that's what I used on both sides of this size ginger, okay? And I made a second card that I can show you too. Let me put this away. And this one was the first one I actually made. And at the time I was making this, I had just gotten that beautiful gift from my friend Tina. There's a video where I share a beautiful box, a blessing box of gifts that she sent to me, a bunch of Stampin' Up! Stamps and other things. And Tina's just so sweet to our whole community. And I just was thinking she's an angel. And that was kind of what caused the idea to pop into my head. And so I started this card for her, and I was going to put a sentiment on here that says, "You're an angel." And so I did this, this white paper with the blue handwriting on it for the sky. And this is from one of the spring paper pads. I don't have a piece of it left. I just have scraps from that paper pad, so I can't even show it to you, but it should be in Emma's shop. And I'll see if I can link it down below. But I used that to create kind of a cloudy background, if you will. I used some more of those little stitched clouds on here to make the background. And then I added the little ginger with the wings and the halo. And again, I'll show you the piece for the halo. It's coming up in a couple days, and I'll show you which one it is when we get there. Okay, but this just turned out so cute, just a very simple little card. And I will find a sentiment that's angel related to put on here. But so that turkey die set, which is called I Love Fall, you can not only make these adorable turkeys, but you can also make these adorable angels. So ginger angels, ginger turkeys, and if that isn't enough, you know me, I was playing around and I had to make a giant ginger angel too. So this one is still drying, so I can't decide if I'm going to leave this as a Christmas tag, maybe for my mom's gift this year. And what you can do is if you do create it as a tag, you can take a snowflake with a piece of string and glue the snowflake to the back here over where you have the halo attached, and then just let the strings run up behind the halo, and you'll have a hanger for your tag. So I just think these all turn out so cute, from the turkeys to the angels. I just love this die set called I Love Fall. And of course, the faces are adorable too. And I just had a lot of fun making place cards and little angels and angel cards. And of course, a Thanksgiving card, which I will more than likely send across the miles to my mother-in-law and father-in-law, Perla and Wendell. So thanks you guys for taking a look at my projects for day one of the Sneaky Peeks for my Creative Times 136th edition release. And I will see you tomorrow as we work our way towards Saturday and the big release finale. Okay, so be sure you're hopping around and seeing all the inspiration, because these women that design you guys, they always, always impress me. I always am so excited to see what everybody makes. It's just such a fun week. So enjoy, and I will be back with you tomorrow. Bye now.